What's up, boys? Back with some more Death Must Die, grinding some more meta progression, trying to finish off this tree, mostly just have some strike related stuff and some utility for now. But I need to get a bit more since there's some cool stuff at the bottom. Still using a purple bow with some decent stats, mostly focusing on master and legend offers to get some cool stuff there. That lets me upgrade anything to master eventually. And that's about it. I've got some regen there to help cancel out some of the insane damage you take in the second map, since healing seems pretty important there. And then for a strike build, I think I would like to go death, since there are two duration slash area based things there, plus earth for area and another strike, and time for duration and some XP farming, I think. Lightning would be good for the double hits and some strikes in there, but I think I'm going to try that 3 combo. Sounds pretty cool. Fire is also not bad since you get Breath of Fire and some attack speed. So we got time here. I'll take the early XP farming. There's death. I guess I'll grab that. Well, let's get the XP first, and then hopefully I can get that a bit higher. So we got the full XP going now. Could use a bit of curse to ramp that up a little bit.
You're on fire.
And then I'm looking for earth, preferably. Fire's pretty good. That would give me some more XP farming. I could try it. There's a lot of good options for strikes. Lightning has movement speed, 2 strikes with chain lightning and tornadoes, and a potential third if you get a legendary and hurricane, which is a much stronger tornado. Grab some more fury. I have fire, death, and time, so I would want the death dash here. And then for powers, I would want alteration ritual and force for some more pull range. A lot more you have to plan out in builds now with the limited slots for each type. Let's go ahead and banish that. See if I can alterate into some higher rarity stuff, I think. Don't think I care about that. I could grab that. Sudden death, probably banish that. Banish that. Probably try for higher rarity stuff. One more. Take soul stealers at blue, banish that. Probably banish that. I was thinking it might be useful for the curse detonation and reapplication, but it would be a pretty low cooldown since I'm not scaling cast stuff at all, so probably not worth it. Strikes can apply smite would be pretty good. I like getting the early movement stuff though. Allow me to farm some more shrines throughout the map. More attack speed. Grab some armor, probably. Attack area, probably not that helpful here. Could definitely use some more pull radius here. I could get a very early mayhem. See how it does here. It's probably bad, but it doesn't get that much better than that. Movement, sure. Strike duration, I do want that eventually. I could probably banish that. Probably look for some higher rarity stuff first. Fury would give me more XP, that's fine. More XP and more strike procs. More soul stealers.
Only you.
I don't mind Gimini here, since it would be more XP. Luck would improve that. The issue is they're both terrible rolls. I guess I'll try that for the extra XP farming. Maybe I'll get lucky and get gem high for once. Grab some attack damage, I suppose. I do want to get these sickles from death at some point, so that'll improve it a bit. The missiles from time also seem kind of cool, but they don't really scale with that many stats. They don't get duration or area, and time gives you duration. So I'm thinking of this, since that's going to scale up a lot of stuff here. I'll try the alteration and go for some rarity upgrades with that, hopefully. So duration will scale up the souls and the sickles, and I think that's it. Do I even have earth? Oh, fire, right. It technically scales some of the fire stuff, but not very well, so that's not really a thing. I can let him summon stuff and then use those to farm XP a bit. Do want that, but probably higher rarity. Flare, Breath of Fire, definitely take that for a strike build.
Snip, snip, snip.
Grab some more Gamini. Should be some juicy XP farming now. Fury, I could get rarity upgrades for that, and then that would make it easier for alteration to max it. Or I guess I technically don't even need that, since I can just straight up upgrade anything to master with the relic I have. I can't even remember where I've been.
you're lacking there.
I might want those eventually. Let's see if there's anything good here. Alteration, sure. Soul Stealers up to purple is great. I might grab Forest at a low rarity just to get the powers out of the pool, since I should have 2 slots there. More Soul Stealers. Attack speed looks good. Heal life on attack hit would also be pretty nice, but that's a decent amount of attack speed. And I'm about to fight a pretty tanky boss.
Death's
More alteration. I guess I'll lock in the power slot. Could use the damage as well, since I am generating quite a bit of XP with the extra projectiles and bounces and stuff. Phase 2, need to burn them down pretty quickly. More Soul Stealers. I do want those at probably higher rarity. Maybe I grab a level in Sickles just to have it at some point, I guess. Life regen, Frost Nova. Mine has more regen though. Malady, I want both of those. That works on burn and curse that I have, plus alteration stuff. I probably do want to guarantee that. Even though I've been waiting a while on Sickles.
We understand.
Probably wait on that. Don't think I really want that. Fury up to purple is pretty nice. grab some more armor. Poison on attack. More alteration. Power duration, that works on alteration. More armor? Breath of Fire is pretty good. I might want to find some more greedy stuff somewhere, like more alteration. That's useless. I suppose I'll grab that. Might lose out on some levels overall if I do get a rarity upgrade from alteration, but oh well. I can get some extra XP in the meantime. See what else we got. More soul stealers. Seems like I'm gonna have to take that, so. More status or luck? Probably luck for soul stealers and sickles. Oh, that's not luck anymore, it's every few attacks, but still works on that. More movements. Breath of Fire. Could use a bit more AoE on that. But then Malady will spread it through everything. I don't think any of these really help me. Don't have any casts. Power area probably doesn't work on that. Not using any summons. So that's 1100 area. Yeah, doesn't seem like it works. Summons? I could grab that to get it out of the pool. Kind of rather have at least blue on it though. See what else we got. Vampirism, not bad. A lot of extra healing with my decent attack speed. Still no gym high on a single run though. More Gamini, sure. More soul stealers. So you're supposed to be able to look in this tab and see what that gives. 3% strike crit. That's actually not bad, since crits do 3 times damage by default. More Gamini. They apparently give you a random attribute dealing with whatever color matches the potion name.
What do you think of the
Red lifelink, sure. 30% threshold on that. So that would kick in a bit over 70 HP. Wait, no, a bit over 80.
Time is all about the...
Powers. More fire breath. More soul stealers. See what else we got. Red energy missiles or taste of time. Probably the missiles here. I'm not sure though. Probably a bit easier to get that later on. see what else we got. More soul stealers. Actually, quite a few legendaries on this run, but I haven't gotten gem high a single time yet. More Gamini. Life on attack hits probably pretty good with all my attack speed and extra projectiles. More soul stealers. I never got that at decent rarity. I guess I may as well take it at this point. Knockback, I guess I'll try that. More duration. Summoner. More duration probably to really pump up the soul stealers and sickles. More soul stealers. So a lot of extra projectiles, a lot of extra attack speed. Bit of strike stuff, a little bit of duration at the end there. Taste of Time is actually not bad considering when I got it there. And Soul Stealers actually seems a bit on the weak side. That's actually about as much as you could do for that. I have time scaling up the duration. Oh, I was looking for Earth to scale up the area as well, but Fire was giving it an attack speed still. And Warped Attack at level 1 Novice did that much more damage, huh? Force, not bad for a level 1 Novice. Fire Breath, kind of on the weak side for being Master as well. Energy Missiles came very late. The 1042 was an alteration ritual, I think. Vampirism pretty helpful. Sickles was pretty late as well and only level 1 Novice. See how talents are looking now. I think 36 is the max. Chance to deal critical damage against marked enemies. I do need to get crit chance now for something. Trigger a random cast. Not sure if there are any casts that would be super useful for a build like that. Bounce to nearby enemies might be helpful. Those are pretty helpful. So I definitely want that. That's a big damage boost. I want that. Probably want that. Is one enough to go down there? Because I'll probably want that for even more crit chance. Critical hits trigger a random strike skill 3 times. If I wanted to get more crit on stuff here, I would have to drop that probably and put it there. Just ramp it up a little bit and see how that does. Can only do 2 more now. Plus barrier, maybe? That's not too bad. See what we got for items. My first mythic bow. Pretty good DPS, but the stats on it are terrible. Apply burning to nearby targets doesn't sound super useful. Same attack time, don't think that's useful to me. That has some nice regen and XP, but I really like the Master offer stuff. Pretty nice life on that. I would get attack area and banishes at the cost of a little bit of life. That's probably worth it. It's only 11 life. Plus 1 dash charge and some distance. That's kind of cool. Legend offers decent cast damage. Decent life regen there. But my amulet is very nice for a strike build. Attack projectiles and attack speed. That's pretty cool. Cast projectiles. 106.2% damage. Damage to enemies that have a status. Frost Nova on dash, has life regen as well, might be cool for something. heals and some decent life regen. Power projectiles could work with like lightning bolt. 2 life or 0.2 life regen. Might want to keep the legend offer though. Don't think I want to use any of these on this dude, but that's pretty nice. I don't mind losing 11 life for that, I think. And then I might want that for a dash build at some point. And I think that was everything. Alright, let's try something else. Higher difficulty with the final talent unlocked finally.
To battle.
Chance to instantly kill minions or elites. Interesting. 3 projectiles, decent damage. I could maybe try that with the sickles, since that gives a lot of damage it looks like. That doesn't sound that useful. I mean, killing the elites would be okay, but I think just giving a huge damage increase would probably help more with that.
Death is just...
So I wanted to try sickles with that, since that's a big damage boost. That's actually not terrible. As a, like a 1-level utility now that I think about it. Maybe I'll try that.
Justice.
And then who do I want third? Time, lightning would be good. That's kind of nice, but probably not. I don't think there's a strike here. Earth would get area on strikes as well as a decent strike. Maybe? It's either that or time, probably. I think I'd rather have time. More rampaging. Probably banish that. Maybe I just take fire and get huge attack speed and go kind of an attack-based build. Sudden death. Banish that. Grab some XP. Oh, I should probably ban sudden death, actually. Just wanted 1 point in that for my cast slots. XP per second.
Crom is...
Attack area. Sickles at purple, that's nice. So let's go ahead and banish that. Since that has attack scaling, that should be pretty good with the big percentage that rampaging gives, I would think. Looking for time, I think. Warpact is not bad. I should probably ban that. Although I might want 1 source of rupture, since my attack knocks back. 16% per level is not bad. What other rupture sources are there? Shurikens, but that's kind of hard to hit a single target with. Like a boss or something. So that could be pretty helpful for that. I'll snag it. put 1 level in it.
Stop laughing.
I do want that, but probably at higher rarity. Maybe reroll here and look for something cool. +1 dash. That's also pretty good. Maybe I could get that and then get more legends off of it. I think there's only 1 level, so that also takes it out of the pool. That's pretty good. I'll try. Heals or level up. Let's go with the heals.
What kind of legend?
Yeah, I think I want the attack speed. Let's see if I can get some higher rarity. There we go, perfect. And I can banish that. Do I still have casts open? Maybe I grab 1 more cast to get them out of the pool at some point. There's still a death one. Yeah, I might need to do that actually. Okay, so I can take attack speed. Ooh, vampirism on top of all of that? I think I do want the death dash though. So if I can get a decent rarity on the crit strike from the Fates now, I've got a pretty serious attack build. Even though I don't have the best talent tree modifiers for it. More on the strike stuff there. Well, this is looking pretty insane. That'll spread Rupture and Curse and Fire. I do want both of those, but probably at higher rarity. Man, a lot of dice. I'm not really sure what to do with those. I guess probably look for the higher rarity Soul Stealers here. I can ban Fear. I can ban Black Serpents. Actually, that might be kind of useful for my last cast with 1 level in it. More XP per second. Man, that strike talent is already casting a lot more Soul Stealers. I could banish that and lock that in for another strike. Although, with the talent, you might want to focus on like 1 or 2 really strong strikes, now that I think about it, so that the pre-procs trigger those ones a lot. Breath of Fire doesn't have that much upfront damage, so pre-casts on it aren't amazingly beneficial.
World with
Grab the Soul Stealers. Fire Dragon, I guess? That'll make it easier to get other legendaries. It's That's probably not bad for 1 point anyways. More dash reduction, I suppose. I do want Bloodlust and Shurikens, so let's reroll here. Yes, more rampaging attack is fine. More Fury amplifies everything I do. Man, that capstone talent is a massive difference. Stuff is melting like even lower darkness than what I did last run. Let's pump the sickles a bit, since my attack damage should be fairly high.
You mortals have...
Ooh, Master Sickles. Mayhem. I do want both of them. I guess I'll take that. Might have been kind of cool to have Sickles as my only strike, so that my only strike that procs a ton would be scaling with my attack damage as well. So I want both of these, but I think I'm gonna grab the crits here. That's some Giga attack scaling with the attack damage and attack
Death
speed
is not
in
the
that.
end.
Let's grab the Sickles here. I could grab that and banish. Maybe if it was higher rarity. More sickles. Grab some heal on level up, I suppose. I probably want to banish that. See if we get anything better. Rampaging, sure. More rampaging. Banish, probably. Or reroll. I'll take the banish. Man, that talent makes a huge difference. Summons? Do I care about that? I don't think so. I do have the Fire Dragon, but I don't think I want to waste levels on that. I'll grab this to have the functionality and then banish it, and that should fill up my cast slot so I can't get any more of those, which will clear up my blessing pool a little bit as well. Let's grab... I do actually have that functionality on my relic already. So I actually might just take the movement speed here. The 100% extra rarity chance is pretty good, but you'll probably eventually hit the ones that you want anyways. More movements. Mayhem at Master, I'll try that out. Usually pretty bad though. Wow, that was so much easier with the talent. Jesus. Experience. I don't think cooldown is super relevant here. Would work on all of those, but I don't really care about those. I don't know what that means. Seek guidance? Did that give me XP, I guess?
Huh?
Banish that now. Grab some more sickles. More attack speed. Still waiting on lifelink for the dash.
You are filled.
I could get Fatality now, but I'm honestly leaning towards Bloodlust. Like, I'm already melting minions and elites, and even more attack speed really works well with this build. I don't hate Fatality, I just think I like the other options that I've been getting better. I do need to get these shurikens pretty badly now to apply Rupture more consistently though. More attack crits. Man, this talent is like crazier than Luck Nixie ever was. Jesus. This is gonna be insane once you get some good gear for it. Power stuff, nothing. I don't remember if there are any useful ones. Flare maybe would be okay. Not sure if area works on that. Probably does.
This?
More attack crit. Oh yeah, crit increases your chance of proccing these strikes as well. And then the master attack speed from Summer multiplies against that. more sickles. Probably not optimal, but I want to see what they can really do with a full attack build. Even more sickles. They actually should scale pretty well since they cast more often and the damage goes up at the same time. Attack hits spawn fumes? Rerolls alterations? Sounds interesting. Red lifelink. Got the dashes out of the pool now. More attack speed. First strike. What does luck work on? Soul Stealers, and I think that's it. Anything else? The Mummy Pharaoh. Cool. Don't think it works on anything else. Striking undamaged enemies. Should have pretty high burst damage with all the attack damage and crit I have, so that might be decent. More pickup probably at this point. More attack speed. Damage is actually not bad here. But I think that's also one of my highest stats already. Wow. Probably grab the dash now.
Make him feel.
That will max that out. I would probably banish that at some point. I could reroll to get more sickles. If I can get one more attack off of the proc for that, that would be another big damage increase. shurikens, I do want that. That's a pretty big increase. More damage! More damage. So that should show up in here, right? Plus 600% almost.
War.
More damage. More luck, probably? I doubt status is doing much with how much I'm critting for right now.
Hi again.
More sickles. More dash recharge? Why are there 0 enemies? What is happening? Oh, they were scared of me, I guess. More attack damage? It's so weird that attack damage is actually good on me for once. More breath of fire, or more interesting stuff. Dash damage would be good to ban if I can at some point. I'll grab another point, and that's pretty big increase. More attack damage. $51,000. I guess that was probably a sickle crit, maybe? That's crazy for a single hit to do that much damage when I'm hitting this fast, though. Unfortunately, it didn't go any faster, but it is maxed and it's a huge chunk of my attack damage. Yeah, it looks like it's the sickles that are critting for like 30k plus. That's kind of nuts. Fatality. Honestly, probably take this so I can delete the bosses now. Too bad I couldn't get shurikens there. More luck. More crit chance. How am I doing there? 26%. Oh yeah, I do gain crit based on the number of strikes I have, so at this point it might be worth it just to grab white shurikens or something. Combust or incineration, probably that. Magnet on the ground. attack speed, since that's lower. More attack damage. Bye-bye. Like, I don't even need the instant kill proc on them, they're just dead anyways. More soul stealers. Or I could try to hit war and get more attack damage. That's fine. But I could also reroll and get more attack damage. Or the shurikens finally. That would have been kind of cool, but I don't really need it now. So that brings me up to 30%. And I can apply Rupture more consistently for the Bloodlust now. Probably don't gain much from that at this point. See if I can get the crit thing again. Maybe it's maxed or I just didn't see it. Soul Stealers, probably look for war here. I guess take Gehenna. Enemies die so fast that it probably won't do that much for me. Yeah. If it's based on enemies being alive, that's not gonna do anything, I guess. More breath would be fine, but I could also look for war. Could grab a little bit of luck, I suppose. Luck, not that great. Flare for the power is fine. Probably take that to melt the boss at this point. Also helps with these guys since they have barriers. More War Pact. See what else we got. More rampaging. More rampaging. More War Pact. 92,000 on a sickle there? More movements. Let me take that thing off so that the tornadoes won't ruin my first strike and maybe I can get a big crit on him. Nope. But he's still dead anyways. Wrecked. So 912% damage, and these sickles are doing like 6 times that as well. Even more damage from mayhem and other stuff. A lot of crits, a lot of attack speed. Bit of strike stuff, but that was honestly mainly just for the sickles. 603% attack damage every 3 attacks. And they hit almost 10 times a second, wow. I think there's some potential for sickles now, Jesus. Rampaging attack 5.5 million, sickles 5.1. Soul Stealer is actually not bad now with the extra procs. Shurikens came online pretty late. That was pretty nuts. I love when you start with a master offer and you can kind of mold your build based on what you get with that. Honestly, probably the most fun I have in this game. Bit of utility to help out the early game there. Some XP. Vampirism very strong there as well. Mayhem was actually pretty high. Normally it's way less than 100%. A lot of legendaries. $223 probably isn't very much, but I was just deleting stuff. Man, that talent made a huge difference. That was nuts. That felt like Darkness 0 when I was kind of struggling with 10 earlier. Might want to try and squeeze a point into there at some point. That would make you proc this more often, and then the procs that come out would also deal more damage with that. But this row is just so strong that I'm not sure about that. Would probably have to be that. But the attack actually dealt pretty good damage there as well. Corruption. 2 life regen, some cooldown. Dash recharge and distance, that's kinda cool. +1 strike slots, but those are already kind of hard to fill. I guess it's more for classes that don't have a talent that gives +2. Gain attack speed when below a certain life threshold. Attack damage speed and area. Master offers and damage. But that's a big chunk of life on mine. Life regen and attack speed, that's not bad. Damage and that's it. 2 to 353. Not sure on that. Berserk. Doesn't sound that great. Huge chunk of life. Don't really care about expert offers that much. Summon damage, projectile velocity. Well, that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. and I'll see you guys next time.